Hey guys, we're Rosh and Stace and we're going to show you how to have the perfect day at EPCOT. This morning we're going to head to the Ratatouille ride first. This is another newish attraction which neither of us have done before, so we're very excited to see what it's like. There are plenty of places to dine in here at EPCOT. We're thinking we're going to take a stroll through the streets of Paris and dine in for some crepes, my favourite. Guys, we've come to La Creperie de Paris. It's this little French restaurant in the France Pavilion. You can get more than crepes, but we're going to stick with crepes because they're my absolute favourite. Bon appetit! Guys, La Creperie de Paris was really good, and it doesn't just have like sweet crepe options, there are savoury options too. Of course we went with sweet because we have huge sweet tooths, but definitely recommend checking it out. One of the many reasons EPCOT is one of our favourite parks is because you can literally walk your way around the world through the World Showcase. Buongiorno from Italy. How are you? We're starting off in Mexico where you can enjoy some tacos, you can have a few margaritas, and you can also ride the Grand Fiesta Tour. Next up is Norway, which is where you'll find the Frozen ride, and it's also where on our last trip we tried the Norwegian school bread. We're not going to get it today because we've got a lot of eating planned, but we'd recommend trying the school bread if you ever come. Next up is China. Last time we were here, we saw the Reflections of China show, which is a 360 cinematic experience, and it was actually really incredible. It really made us want to go to China. But there's also plenty of food you can eat here, and I mean, it's honestly just really stunning. It's a nice, relaxing place to sit with the gardens and the temples. And if you're looking for something a little more out of this world, EPCOT has you covered too. We're about to head into Space 220, which is a restaurant and lounge where you eat in space. So we're very excited to get transported up into space and see what's up.
You're riding aboard the Mark V Stellarator. Today, you'll have a spectacular view of Florida. If you look above, you'll see Centauri Space Station coming into view.
Okay, so we're at Space 220, so we boarded the space shuttle, caught it up here to the Centauri Space Station, and now we've got some drinks to get us going. So we've gone with a couple of the non-alcoholic drinks. We've got the Moon Rocks. The Moon Rocks is coconut, blue cotton candy syrup, lemonade, moon dust, and moon rocks. And then we got the Milky Way, which is chilled espresso, spiced brown sugar syrup, caramel, cream, and you get a mini Milky Way as well. Caution, the moon rocks do pop everywhere, so watch your tops. It's very good. It kind of tastes like lemonade. There's a very subtle hint of the coconut, and then just like almost like a blue raspberry flavour coming through. It's very nice. It's really nice. It tastes like an iced coffee. I don't think you're gonna like it. I do have to say the iced coffees taste better in space. Now if you do order one of the zero proof cocktails, which is essentially a mocktail, you do get some of these Space 220 collectible trading cards. As a huge space nerd myself, this view is blowing me away. There's no other restaurant that I can think of on Disney property with a view out of this world like this one. We've actually come to EPCOT at the perfect time as it's during the Food and Wine Festival where there's heaps of different booths with plenty of variety of different types of food to choose from. So there's going to be a lot of eating. So guys, we've come to Brew-wing, As the name suggests, it is a place at the Food and Wine Festival that sells beer and chicken wings. So we've gone with one type of wings. We've got the garlic and parmesan wings, which sound absolutely delicious. Neither of us are massive on chicken wings, but the flavouring sounds really good, so we thought we had to try one. And we've also gone with the cider flight. So we've got the Bold Rock Honey Crisp hard cider, Woodchuck Guava, another hard cider, and Blake's Hard Cider Co. Strawberry Lemonade Hard Cider, which sounds delicious. So we'll give the wings a go and then we'll try the ciders. They're nice, it's very strong flavour, so I imagine looking at how many I've got here I'll feel a bit sick afterwards, but it is quite nice.
Alright guys, first up we have the Bold Rock Honey Crisp Hard Cider. That tastes like a classic cider on the more crisp side. Next up we have the Woodchuck Guava, another hard cider. I expect this one to be a little bit more sweet. That's actually really tasty. It's really refreshing. And this is the one that I've been most excited for. It's called Blake's Hard Cider Co. Strawberry Lemonade Hard Cider. Bottoms up. That one tastes the least like cider out of all of them. I think my favourite one's the guava one. Meanwhile, guys, I also found the famous talking trash can here in Brew-wing at Odyssey.
Hey dude, like your trash is totally awesome!
It was magical. Of course, there are plenty of rides that you should do at EPCOT as well.
We've just gotten off Spaceship Earth, which is probably a ride that not many people have heard of if they haven't been to Disney World. But the funny thing is, it probably sits inside one of the most recognisable structures in Disney World, which is this big structure behind me. I think I grew up thinking it was a giant golf ball, but that in fact is Spaceship Earth. Spaceship Earth is a ride that takes you through time from like the creation of man through to where we are now, and then presents you with a proposed futuristic scenario for you after you answer a bunch of questions. So it's a pretty cool ride, and the positive is, always has a very short wait.
I won't have to worry about your pets while you're gone. Thanks,
And if you're coming to EPCOT, you absolutely can't miss the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride. It's one of the biggest indoor roller coasters in the world. Not only that, it's really fun because you get a different song each time. So let us know in the comments down below if you've been on it before and what your song was and what your favourite song is to go on the ride. Now, because it's such a new ride, you can't queue up for it at this stage. Right now, there are two options to ride it. The first option is virtual queue, where at 7 AM and 1 PM you go onto the app and join the virtual queue. And the second option is the lightning lane, where you purchase an actual fast pass type ticket, and depending on the day and how busy it is, that will change or determine the price that you'll pay.
So we just got off Guardians for the 4th time. Like Rosh mentioned, you get a different song each time. I believe there are 6 different songs at the moment on the playlist. Our first 3 times on the ride, we actually got the same song every single time, which was Disco Inferno. So we're very excited this time to hopefully get a new song, which we did. So this time we got I Ran by A Flock of Seagulls. It kind of made us miss getting the same song every time. We really, really like Disco Inferno. Definitely better than I Ran. But maybe if we get on it another time this trip, we might even get one of the other songs as well. While the actual ride, physical ride itself is just incredible, I feel like now that we've had 2 different songs, you realise how much the song affects the ride experience. So if you can, I would try and get on it multiple times during your trip so you can try out a couple different songs and see which one you like best. We've come to lunch today at Beaches and Cream, which we've heard very good things about, but neither of us have ever been here. It's very hard for us to decide when to come because we wanted to have lunch, but Beaches and Cream are also known for all their different ice creams and sundaes, so we're going to have to make sure we leave room to have some dessert afterwards. Beaches and Cream is really conveniently located because it's about a 5 to 10 minute walk from EPCOT's International Gateway. So if you're enjoying a park day in EPCOT, you can walk down to the Beach Club Resort.
Guys, what Beaches and Cream is known for, like the main menu item that people will often refer to from Beaches and Cream, is the famous kitchen sink. I'm going to list off what it is, and I'm going to read off the menu because it's really long. Scoops of vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, cookies and cream, and mint chocolate chips smothered in every topping that they have, plus a whole can of whipped cream. So when they say every topping they have, they're talking like brownies and cake and all of that. It's actually ridiculous. It says serves 4. It probably serves like 6, would you say? And Stace won't let me order it. So write down in the comments how disappointed you are in Stace. I am lactose intolerant, it's probably a good health decision, but I'm still really disappointed.
So I've ordered a drink. I feel like it's more of a dessert, but I've ordered it as my drink, a chocolate brownie shake. As you can see, chocolate shake with a big brownie on top and a souvenir glass, which is a nice little touch as well. So hopefully I don't ruin my lunch, but it's so thick. That's a very good brownie. Rosh and I have both got the same thing for lunch. We've gone with the grilled cheese that comes with a side of tomato soup. Pretty basic, but when you've got shakes and desserts like what we're getting, basic's probably a good thing.
Guys, as you saw, I got the sundae, and as a lactose intolerant person, I would definitely recommend bringing your lactase tablets because I think they saved my life.
Alright, that was absolutely delicious. However, I'd recommend doing either dessert or lunch and not both like we did because I'm absolutely stuffed now and I don't think I'll be able to eat the rest of the day.
We've now come to explore the Japan Pavilion, and it's just as well themed as any other pavilion here at EPCOT. But what we really like about this particular spot is the store. It's got different types of Japanese food, different types of Japanese clothes, but our favourite are the pop culture merchandise items. It's a little key ring and it's a cat in sushi. And on the box, the cat is crying. You can see a single tear and he's saying, "Why am I sushi?" And what's most exciting about this is that it's a mystery box. So there's 5 different types of cats that you can get and they encourage you to collect them all. I'm very tempted to buy this, but I'm trying not to get addicted. Why am I sushi? It's got different merchandise from different franchises like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Animal Crossing and Nintendo. So it's right up our alley, but we're trying to control ourselves on this trip. Guys, we've got ourselves a teriyaki chicken bun. So I'm gonna give this bad boy a try. It's actually really flavorful. Like, as soon as you bite through, you get this wave of flavor. It's good, I would recommend.
If you come to the Germany Pavilion, you can try lots of different food, you can grab a nice beer, get a really big pretzel, or our personal favourite, head into Caramel Couche, which is a store full of different Werther's caramel products. We have to recommend the caramel popcorn because it is absolutely incredible.
Buongiorno from Italy. Here in Italy you can eat pizza, pasta, gelati, you name it, but our favourite part of this section is that you genuinely feel like you're in Little Italy.
While we're in Italy, it's the perfect time to stop by the Italy booth and try some of the yummy food they have there. I've gone with the gnocchi with the vodka sauce, so it's potato dumplings with vodka sauce, Romano cheese and crispy bacon. So it sounds pretty good. It's quite hot for gnocchi, but we'll give it a go when in Rome. The sauce is quite nice. I've never actually had a vodka sauce. I've had better gnocchi itself, but it's still delicious. I feel like the crispy bacon doesn't suit the overall texture of the dish. Gnocchi's quite soft and fluffy and the sauce is nice and creamy. So I feel like the crispy bacon is a bit too different, but I mean altogether it tastes good, so it's a semi-win. One of our favourite themed lands in World Showcase would have to be Morocco. Both times we've been here, it's always been very quiet. I feel like the back of the Morocco Pavilion is quite hidden and most people don't think to go down and have a look, so it's always very quiet and serene and just very beautiful.
Choosing dinner at EPCOT is almost an impossible task because you've got almost any cuisine that you'd like, given that there's the World Showcase with plenty of countries to choose from. But after much deliberation and a lot of planning, we've finally decided on where we'll eat tonight.
Okay, we've come for dinner tonight at Teppan Edo, which is like a hibachi teppanyaki style dinner, which we're super excited about. I have never ever done a teppanyaki style dinner, so I'm very excited, and what better place to try it for the first time than here in the Japan Pavilion in EPCOT. Okay, for drink we've both gone with the yuzu lemonade with strawberry popping pearls, so it looks pretty delicious. It's interesting, it's got like a weird aftertaste, but very good. First up, we have a garden salad, which looks pretty good.
Guys, we finished up our dinner at Teppan Edo and it was really, really good. The chef was so good at chucking everything up and catching it. Really entertaining. Stace got the chicken entree and I got the salmon entree. Each of them came with the salad to begin with and we really enjoyed it. It also came with some noodles, some rice and some veggies. It was a really good experience, and if you're coming to EPCOT and have a fair few days, I recommend booking into this place early because we struggled to get a reservation, but it's definitely worth doing.
Okay guys, that finishes up our perfect day here at EPCOT. We started the day off by heading up into space and having a few drinks up at the space station. We came back down to Earth, tried some food from the Food and Wine Festival, went and helped the Guardians save Earth and the galaxy, and then finished off our day with a yummy dinner at Teppan Edo in the Japan Pavilion. Pretty perfect day from our standards. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We should have plenty of videos coming out from our trip. Bye.